Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio Uncut. 8:7 was the ratio we were looking at. Just looked it up and found out that I was incorrect. I think I did that last time, too. I get confused, because really, I don't know that this ratio is really that important. It's more of a guideline than a rule, right? But, you know, we'll go ahead and do it anyway, just to make sure that everything is as correct as it can possibly be. And that should do it. All right, so 8:7 oil ratio. That will work. All right, we have appeased the ratio gods, and that'll be good for now. Lubricant. Looks like we are starting to back up a little bit in the tank. That's a good sign. That means that this is all filled up. Fantastic. We are primed and ready to create some electric engines. And then trickle that on down to turn that into robots. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and clean up some of this spacing stuff we have here. That will work. We need to queue up some science. Let's do the next research speed. Let's do the military upgrades. Let's do military. And nothing really pressing. Let's do the next level of modules just to go ahead and get those made. All right, that'll be good. Okay, so we need to make some electric engines. So let's go ahead. We'll roll the intro, and I will see you on the other side. But when you go to the store now, what do you see? It's aluminum. That is really all that you have available. And it's funny because, you know, everybody always makes fun of people, but, I mean, that's the problem right there. It's aluminum. Supposed to be tin. That's what the cliche is. No wonder it doesn't work. But anyway, we are going to be making some electric engines. Regular engines take 10 seconds to make. The electric engines take 10 seconds to make. So that is a 1-to-1 ratio between these makers and our electric engine makers. And then the next step, robot frames, they take 20 seconds. So it is actually a 1-1-2 ratio. So one of these machines will actually support 2 machines making robot frames. And as far as electric engines go, do we need those for anything else? I mean, I know we need them for constructing things. There's things, I think, like the rocket silo needs them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they need 200 for that. Some of the power armor, I believe, takes it. Yeah, but, I mean, as far as the science, do you take anything? You just take the flying robot frames. So I'm wondering if there's any need. It's not like indirect. It's just, no, direct. We don't need any of those for that. And just taking a glance at purple science, which I believe we've already researched that, right? Electric furnaces, productivity modules. Yeah, they're not needed there. Okay, so you need engine units and electronic circuits. You need electronic circuits, engines, batteries. Okay. So I think we actually probably should set up our battery makers first. Take that down. Let's see, we're gonna have to do something like that on those transitions to make that nice and even. So there is the water we're going to need for our batteries. And there's the petroleum we're going to need for our batteries. And let's see, how many battery makers do we want to make? Let's start out with, I don't know, maybe 4. So we'll do that right there, and then that. Just do a line. Okay, so batteries, we'll throw those in here first. Those require sulfuric acid. Actually, you know what? Let's do this in reverse. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so batteries coming out like that. You will be sulfuric acid, and you will be sulfur. Is that going to be agreeable? We shall see. All right, and then if we have a line coming in here, and a line going out here, I think this should work. How long do you take to craft? 4 seconds. That's a long time. Okay, so let's see. If we do that, and that. And that. Sorry, I'm designing this as I go, per usual. Okay, that goes out like that. That feeds in. This can continue on and hook up there. And then we have a line of copper and iron coming in because you need copper, iron, and sulfuric acid, and you need iron, sulfur, and water. And then we can send our batteries out on that line. And we can take in water. There. And petroleum we can take out up here. Oh, I didn't leave enough space in between these two. Do I care? I don't think I do. All right, let's take out water. We'll probably have to end up rerunning this. That's okay. And petroleum will come in like this. Okay, and I'm thinking this ratio is going to work. That will just direct feed into there. I believe that'll be fine. You will grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be the inputs off of those guys. And I think we can do just regular inserters coming out. 1, 2, 1, 2. And if I could do 2 like that. I was trying to think of a way to get 2 on one side of the belt, 2 on the other side of the belt, and this one on both sides to help even it up, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it. We'll balance it down here if we need to. All right, is that everything? I think so. We're just going to need a line of copper and iron coming right here. And that should work. So that'll be on this line-ish. Okay, and copper is going to come... Oh, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and set this up for a 4 bus, since it's going to be like a double line. I think this is going to be just a little bit easier to manage. And the iron will need to come out right here. That, come up, and that will be that line there. All right, all we need now is power, and that should get batteries going. Probably work with this line. We'll just have to move that petroleum pipe. All right, does that work? No. Okay, we'll take this down one, and then that should work. Okay, sulfuric acid is a moving there. And you guys are all making batteries? All making batteries. Okay, so that's going to come out like that. So I think we can put one of these right here like that. They'll always be on the outside, so that should end up working out. And that'll be a battery line. Let's see. We've got engines coming out here. Let's put batteries right next to them. All right, that looks good. And next, I think we just do... basically everything off of... we don't make dedicated electric engines that we send down the bus or anything. We just turn those all into robot frames. That's what I'm thinking right now. Let's space this out. Do that correctly this time. And let's put an extra one so we can adjust this in the future should we desire to do that. Let's see. You're making electric engines, so there's actually going to be a pipe coming in up here that'll be carrying lubricant on that level. Then there'll be a setup kind of like this. That'll do that right there. So our... let's take it one down so that will run a little bit better. Okay, and that is going to feed probably with a long-handed inserter. And we want these on this line. Okay, I'll try to explain what I'm picturing in my head here. You require what? Electric engines. You're going to require engine units as well as electronic circuits. You are going to make robot frames. You need electronic circuits, batteries, and steel. So you're going to have... So if we take electronic circuits, like right there... that's not gonna work. Okay, starting over. This is going to be our lubricant line. That will come and feed that right there. We'll have a line coming in here. That will need to be circuits and engines. You will pull from it. Probably using a yellow inserter. And that will get our electric engines, right? That's all three ingredients that we need. Okay. And then we'll have that feed out to a long-handed there and a long-handed there. These will both be robot frames because that one of these can support two of these. That's good. And you guys require circuits, batteries, and steel. So that can come in there. This can just be a straight line. If we did... Hold on, I'm thinking up a little bit of a plan here to see if we can't do this a little bit better. There. We take that under and have that going up here. You're still electric engines. That goes under like that. And this goes away. Okay, so that. You are grabbing the engines. You are grabbing off of this belt, which is going to be circuits and engines. So you'll grab circuits there. You will grab... No, wait. This top one is going to be batteries and steel. I'm sorry. Batteries and steel coming up here. Circuits and engines coming right here. You'll be able to grab your circuits off of there. You'll be able to grab. That makes our rocket parts. I'm sorry. Robot frames. And then this can move all the way up there. Right? So this needs to be up there, like that. There, under, there. Robot frames, and that offset is there so that will work. All right, and yeah, that can just be tight up there, and technically that can just be a pipe going all the way. And then, if we take this on down, we should be able to somewhat mirror this setup over here. There. That's going to go up like that. You're going to go under. Actually, this would be on the inside. That'll be there. That work? This comes through here like that. Like that. Okay, and that'll go over like that. And that can continue on. If we take that out, that'll be our tileable blueprint. And that'll make us some robot frames. Let's just trust but verify that'll actually work. It's working out a little too good, which is why I'm concerned by it. All right, that'll come there. We'll just take it to the end there. That'll feed in the lubricant. This right here needs to be steel and batteries. Okay. Right there. You'll go under. You need to go under 2. No, that was not what I wanted to do at all. Continue on a little bit further there, man. Yeah, there we go. All right, and steel will need to come in on this line right here where the stone is right now. Okay, so that won't work. We'll have to take it down right there. It's not going to work either. That's the best we can do. Which is going to be a little goofy. No. This isn't. This is going a little bit too far here. Sometimes you just gotta pull back and say, no, this is not going to happen. Okay, so where can we take in steel? That would be probably the most convenient. Let's see, we'd want it right. We can do that right there. So steel would come in there. You would do that. That's going to come up, and that would be a battery and steel line, and that'll just have to work. So 1, 2, and that comes down like that. You go under there, you go under there, and everybody is happy. Okay, and then this one will be green circuits and engines. And, boy, if we could bring it in, like, right here. This would give it the illusion of being symmetrical and intentional. That's not going to work. We'll have to take it down an extra line. So much for illusions of symmetry. What's going on with red? Did we cut something? Did we destroy something? Did our train run out of gas? I bet that's what happened. I bet our train ran out of gas. No, we've got plenty of petroleum here. That's coming down just fine. It's coal. Oh, I snipped the coal line up here several episodes ago, and you guys have probably been screaming at me. I apologize. I leave these little things in here for you guys to find. It's give you guys something to do while you watch me break all this stuff in my videos. That'll go down like that. All right, there we go. That'll get those red circuits. Yeah, I snipped those back when we were doing all of that, and I never put it back. This is the coal line that's feeding all of our smelting, as well as coming down here on the bus. Probably everything is now in bad shape, but the coal was where the symptom was the most apparent, because of the red circuits that I noticed that were missing. Get you guys started, man. Get you guys going. We're going to need you for robots. Where were we? Oh, down here. Let's see. Steel. No, we need circuits. And what was the other thing? Engines, right? So you'll be on the bottom. Actually, this might work out. That'll be right there, right? You will come on down. You will come in there. You two will merge together. You guys will feed in. Let's see. I haven't been doing like any output priorities on these. We probably should. Make me feel better about things. Okay, so is that good? I think that's good. Take you under, take you under. We do get our spacing back, and it makes it look good and intentional. And you guys come in, and you're going to make robot frames. We'll put you out like that. And do I want to mirror this? I don't think I really care to. Let's see how our power pole is going to work. I don't think we're going to have to. I think we're going to have a different pattern here. We could do that and that, and then turn around and do that and that. All right, and let's just see here. We're definitely making the electric engines okay. We have everything but electric engines, so yes, this should work just swimmingly. Right there, right there. And you guys will send robot frames out. All right, and I think with just all the fluid lines and everything, and the fact that this is going to move so slowly, I think that is going to be our pattern. Something like this. And yeah, we'll do this many starting out. I haven't looked or tried to calculate any numbers. What I do know is we're going to need a lot of them because I'm going to want a lot of robots. And that doesn't necessarily mean a lot of these. These things go so slow, and you do hit a point where you have enough robots at some point, and these guys are just sitting around doing nothing. But until then, I would like to make all the robots. And in the last series, I had a more distributed base. It was kind of all over the place, so there wasn't really a good reason to have like a central robot network. In this one, that is not the case. I can think of many reasons to have a centralized robot network that's just producing robots like there's no tomorrow. I am all for it. All right, so that'll send our robot frames. I'm good with one lane for those right now. Those will end up on the bus. And then for robots, all we need are advanced circuits and electronic circuits, and we'll have robots. And it will be a grand. Let's see. Have we started to catch back up from our forgetting to plug in the coal debacle? All right, when you get something like that, it's hard to tell what's not working because we're out of coal, as opposed to what's not working because all this stuff is, we're going to need to back up coal all the way to here and go onwards for that to be apparent what's happening. Let's see, coal, or the copper line's looking okay. Iron's looking a little bit meh. And I think we've got pretty good coverage on that patch. So, yeah, I guess we're developing, I guess we're developing this stuff just right on time, because we're going to need it. Let's go ahead. We'll make a personal RoboPort. Let's do 2 of them, and solar panels. We'll get working on that. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm just curious, looking around. I guess we'll have to go up here for iron. That's almost definite. For coal, we still have a little bit more coverage we could do. And for copper, we've got a million options on, I guess, probably over here, or even over here would be where we would expand. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where we'll make robots, and we'll have them do all this work for us from now on. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.